Let's start in a standing position. Being a Monday, time for action, time for new energy, possibly work, possibly not. Just bring your feet underneath the hips, shoulders heavy, arms by the side. You might like to just close down your eyes, give you a few moments to arrive. Here we are back on the mat, back practicing. Whatever we practice grows stronger. Whatever we give our attention to, we also give great power. So if we spend all day watching the news, we'll probably have a lot of fear and anxiety. If we spend all day on the mat, we will probably be energized and clear. At least that's what we hope. Just allow your chest to be open. This feeling of allowing. You might like to bring all your attention under the feet. Just roll from heels to toes. I like to lift up my toes, place them back down. And like every single form that we do in qigong, we're looking for this feeling of heaviness and stability through the lower body. And upper body to be light, to be adaptable, to be open to change, yielding to whatever the world throws at us on this day. Lower body heavy, reliable, stable, dependable. All right, let's open our palms facing forward. Take a breath in and lift up, reaching up. And turning the palms, sinking down. Wait for the breath to come and then lifting up again. Letting go. As your palms come down, you might like to take them to the body, just rest them wherever's comfortable for you. Just spend a few moments finding the rhythm of your own breath. Where am I today on this day? Remembering every day is unique. Even when we come back to the same place, do the same things, so much has changed. The world is always transforming, evolving, moving. Even if we have the sense that life is getting worse or harder as we age, just remind yourself that this day has never happened before. Everything we have learned has brought us to this point. Whatever challenges we've had, we've survived. So where is my breath today? Is it deep in the belly? Or high in the chest? Is it in the shoulders or the neck? I feel like I'm welcoming breath through nose or through mouth, or maybe the breath feels like it's coming from within. All day, every day, my body breathes for me without any thought, but just see if you can bring conscious thought into your next breath. Just give all the breath all the time it needs. All right, in today's qigong practice, we're going to do the swimming dragon. It's a water element form. It'll help get our energy to move through the back of our body. And we might also do a little bit of balance work, just moving from side to side, just noticing this sense of arriving in the middle, bringing our body into balance and harmony and ease. Let's take our arms down by the side of the body. We'll start today with a little bit of just work to just settle energy in the body. We'll start with just taking our arms out to the front and just letting them roll down. A little bit like you're doing the ping shui, but just one at a time. Sinking down through the heels, letting go of any restless energy. Now you might like to take the arms out to the side. And we're just going to swing our arms across the body. And you might keep your hips facing forward. Just one arm at a time. Inhaling to open out, exhaling to take the arm across the body. Just find your own rhythm. Shoulders stay heavy. And you might even like to bring all your attention under the feet, under the toes. This will help just bring your head over your shoulders. Body balancing and holding the weight. And we'll come back to shake it out a little bit, arms, legs. This time we're going to just take one arm behind the back. And you might feel your shoulder roll back to allow the movement. Feel that twisting more in your upper spine rather than at your hips. If you twist at your hips, you'll feel it way more in your knees. So just feel lower body heavy. Just rolling the shoulder back. And if this is feeling okay, you might like to just roll back and follow the fingers with your eyes. Side to side. And we'll come back to meet in the middle. All right, we're going to take our hands to the hips and just raise up onto the balls of the feet. Just lift your heels off the ground. Press into the toes and then slowly take the heels back down. And just keep going in your own time frame. Follow the breath. Maybe your heels just come a little off the ground, maybe an inch or two. Feel free to hang onto the wall or a chair. And you might press through all the sides of your feet as you come down. Just feel that sense of each corner of the foot connecting to the ground. Keep pressing through all 10 toes. Don't let any toes have a day off. One more time. Let's bring the heels down. So we're going to take our feet just a little wider than hip width, and we'll bring our hands into heart center. Take a breath in. As you sigh out, we're going to bend one knee, straighten the leg, take the hands to the shoulder, chin to the other shoulder, and then inhale to come back to the center, and then we'll lean to the other side. So we're shifting our weight from side to side. We're turning our chin, bending our knee. Just notice that feeling of returning to balance after shifting your weight side to side. Instead of thinking of life as ups and downs, you might just think of it as side to side. Instead of thinking of something being broken and needing to be fixed, you might just think of coming into harmony. It's that moment of pause before the next movement. One more time each side. And we'll bring the feet together. So this time we're going to bring our legs close together. And we'll take our hands so that just our index finger is pointing up, and just reach up. Take a breath in. As we sigh out, we're going to take the hands behind the head and just shift our weight into the heels. Drop our tailbone down. Inhale to lift up. And exhale, bring the hands back down. So take a breath in, lifting up. You might even lift up the heels and then sigh out, come down, bend the knees, drop the tailbone down. Inhale to lift up and exhale down. So this can be a little bit of a balance challenge. Just see how you go. Doesn't matter how far you come down. Let's do one more. And we'll slowly bring the hands down. And let's just take our feet back out to hip width. Let's open through the side part of our body. We'll take both hands above and just grab a hold of one thumb. Take a big breath in. As we sigh out, we're going to open through the side body. Just draw the thumb across, but see if you can keep your weight into both feet. Inhale to come back up. Switch to the other thumb and just gently draw it over. Just keep moving from side to side, following the breath. And we'll come up through the center, take the hands down, And just shake out arms, shake out legs. You might like to roll the wrists. Let's roll our ankles too. Just lift one heel, roll the ankle. And then the other side. Okay, we'll do a little bit more prep for our swimming dragon. Let's take our hands to heart. And just like we did before, we're going to take feet together, knees together, and then pressing into palm. Take a breath in, and we'll sigh out, chin to shoulder, hands to opposite shoulder. Inhale, back together. Exhale, turn the other way. Keep pressing into the palms. Feel that sense of returning to the center. We'll meet back here, and let's take our hands to the lumbar spine now. We're just going to rest our hands in kind of a beak shape against the base of our tail on either side of the spine. And this time we're going to turn our chin to meet the shoulder, and we might extend the hip a little wider and then come all the way, roll the other shoulder over. So our head stays in the center, and we see if we can turn our shoulder from side to side. So take your time with this, no sudden movements. See if you can feel that sense of spine kind of spiraling. Just twisting and rolling, energy moving down the back of the body. And we'll meet back. And just bring your arms down by the side of the body. So our full swimming dragon, we bring our palms to heart center. Just take a breath and turn the fingers all the way down. Keep pressing the heel of the palm in. And then we'll inhale to draw it back in. Energy is moving into the center. Let's take a breath, and we'll bring the heads just by the hands by the head as your ear comes down towards the shoulder. Sigh out. We inhale to lift up, and then we sigh out to take across the kind of throat line, and then we come back across the midline and then the waistline. And just see if you can feel your shoulders turning, your chin meeting your shoulder as we come back up. We're tracing a big kind of figure eight. We inhale to reach up. And then we sigh out. Keep pressing the hands in. Hands come down. Let's try it again. Take it slow this one. Like keep your knees and feet together. We'll take a breath in. And we'll sigh out, turn the opposite ear to shoulder. Let everything go. Inhale to welcome in new energy. And then we exhale to sigh across. Keep turning and meeting the shoulder. Just allow your hips and knees, shoulders to all flow and move. Inhale to lift up, reaching up. Exhale, palm presses into palm. Come down, feel that centeredness. Now let's just see if we can get a little bit of flow here going, moving with the breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Each twist is a breath. Just feel that sense of flow, of momentum. Water always moves without any hesitation. Tends to always move from high to low. And whenever water hits an obstacle, it just flows around it. It doesn't object to it. Doesn't ask why it's there. Doesn't analyze. Just erodes over time. So you might take these lessons into your own life, maybe. And you can free up your dragon. It doesn't have to be too regimented. Just allow your spine to flow whichever way it's calling you to. All right, let's just do one more. We'll take a breath in whenever your next cycle starts. So just give yourself a moment. Take the feet out to hip width apart. Just bring the arms down by the side of the body. Give yourself as much time as you need just to scan through the body. Notice where your energy is right now. This feeling of aliveness. Chinese medicine word for it is our qi. And Western medicine doesn't really have a word for it, but we all know this feeling of being energetic or feeling lethargic or scattered or stagnant, stuck. These are feelings that we have every day. Just scan through the whole body from head to toe. You might trace from very top of our head, our Bahway point, down the back, the spine, tailbone, the back of the legs. Let's take a few more breaths. All right, so today we're also going to practice the first form of Dai and Shen Gong. This is that very simple balancing form. And it takes a long time to master this form, so I like to always keep coming back to it. So I might start facing and then I'll turn around so you can just follow from side to side, because I know it sometimes can feel a little confusing. Let's start just by allowing that sense of heaviness through the body. We're going to step out with our left foot. Inhale to rise the arms out to the side, look to the left. And then pause the breath to draw your hands in front of the body and sink down, sigh out. When the next breath comes, inhale, look back to the right. Draw the hands in front of the body. And when you get here, we're going to lift our left heel up. And you'll notice body is shifting over the right leg. And then we step back with calm and ease and we sigh out. Now we go to the right side, stepping the right foot out. Inhale, lift and look to the right. Pause the breath, bring the arms in front of the body. And then we sigh out. Feel that sense of sinking down through the shoulders, through the tailbone, through the feet. We inhale to look back towards the center line, back to the left. And we pause to bring the arms in front. This is where we lift our right heel, shift our weight balance back. So then when we lift that leg, it's simple and our body is steady, and we sigh out and bring the arms down. So I'll turn around now, so you can just follow me side to side. You might notice which side I look at, but basically we're just following the arms. So we step out, inhale, pause, let go. We look back, we pause, lift the heel, and we step back. Let's try the right side. Inhale. See if you can bring all your attention to that pause in between the breaths. No rushing. Everything in its own time. So let's just bring our hands to our dantian, the front of our body. You might like to just take your awareness to your right foot and then your left foot and maybe back to the right foot. And then just notice that sense of steadiness and centeredness. We can always train our body to come back to harmony, back to the middle way. Middle way is the halfway point between loss and gain, between pleasure and pain, between fame and disgrace. This idea of the middle way, not needing anything to be entirely one way or the other. Always returning to the center. Right, so we're going to see if we can put together the sense of balance from that form together with the grace and flow of the swimming dragon into our Wudang dragon form. This is the last form we'll do today. We'll stack our right hand over our left. So just feel that sense of energy in front of the body, in between the palms. You might like to find that Laogong point, that point right in the middle of your palm. Just curl your longest finger in. And just bring your attention to that point, and maybe the space in between the two Laogong points, right in front of your body, in front of your heart center, your solar plexus. Take a breath here. Sigh out, letting go. All right, so we're going to step and twist. You might just like to watch the first one. It's very hard to watch something when you're turning and twisting away from the screen. So just take a breath in, lift your left heel up. So this is our empty step. So our knee is bent, our heel is raised. All your weight is, head is over the right foot. So you should feel steady here, even though you're standing on one leg. Just the ball of the left foot is giving you balance. But if you lift that leg, if I was to go like this, I would stay balanced. I wouldn't topple over, hopefully. So just get that sense of feeling stacked over the right foot. We'll take a breath in again. And as we sigh out, we step out and we sweep the lower hand behind. Now follow it with your eyes. And we take the right hand behind the head. And then as we inhale, we follow the fingers with our eyes again, all the way back until our head is over the right foot. And then we lift the knee and place it down. So we're returning back to center. And as we've done that, we have brought our left hand on top. I didn't do it just then, but left hand comes on top, right hand underneath. We take a breath in. This time our right heel lifts into that empty step. And we sigh out to step out, sweep the right hand, letting go. When our next breath comes, sweep that back hand forward, bring it on top, and then lift the knee and sigh out. So it might take a little while to find your rhythm here. Just see how you go. So let's lift up. Breathing in, sigh out, step out. Inhale to sweep back. Left hand comes on top. Sigh out. We breathe in, right heel raises. And we sigh out, step out. Inhale back. And we exhale down. So I'm going to turn around just like I did before. So you won't be able to see my hands so much, but you'll be turning the same way as me. So right hand on top, take a breath. Sigh out, step out. Inhale to roll back to the front. Left hand comes on top, let it go. Inhale, exhale. Just keep moving in your own rhythm. And just twist as far as your body wants to take you. Always listen to the messages of your body. One more time each side. When you're ready, just bring palms down to the lower belly. Just like before, you might scan through the body, notice how you feel. Done a lot of twisting in this part of our body, our lower back. In Chinese medicine, this is called our Mingmen. If you're not sure where the Mingmen is, just take your fingers where your navel is, where your belly button is, trace them right around to the back. And just feel that sort of ridge just above your tailbone. So, and you should be able to press in here and just notice that feeling. This is right near where our adrenals are. So when we do these qigong practices, we're moving away from feeling of fight or flight, feeling of agitation and action and movement and needing to be busy. And we're allowing our body to repair, to restore itself. Giving ourselves a template for movement with calm. Let's take a moment. We'll bring our palms together. Just create a last little bit of heat. And if you like, you can bring your hands up to the face, just sealing in any learnings of qigong today. You might like to make an intention to take some of the energy of this practice out into whatever we do with the rest of our day. Let's join palms together and we'll bow to each other, just acknowledging shared energy of coming to the mat each time.